Hello everybody, Epic Mewtwo here. Welcome back to another Smash Tap video. I don't know why I didn't say today, but here we are. We got the boy Kayvon in the back as per usual. Say hello.
Hey everybody.
He's going to be here for the summon, and then he's going to book it, and we're going to talk about some Smash Rising shenanigans. But I did want to do a multi-summon on this DEKU anniversary banner because I really want my mans. This will be gone by the time I post this. It'll either be gone or there'll be a day left. No, because I think this will be going up Monday, and it will be going away Tuesday, I believe, or Thursday. Either way, it's going up the 27th and it'll be going away Tuesday during the maintenance, correct?
Yeah.
So you'll have one day to summon on this if you want to. I mean, I'm sure you've seen it by now if you've been keeping up with Smash Tap. But the anniversary DEKU obviously was only here for the anniversary. I do want the All Might too, but I only have 50 Hero Souls, and frankly I don't want to get more, like, you know, with Smash Rising.
Just single.
Right. No, we're not going to single summon. We're going to do a multi. I have been grinding all day. The reason I was able to do this was because I still have that mission left where I needed to get 10 99 luck units, and I needed one more. So I've been doing the stupid random drop from the 3 pro heroes all day. And I got Mount Lady up to 99 before the rest of them, so I'll take it. She's not who I wanted to 99 mainly, but you know what? I'll take it. Yes, big F in the chat. I just wanted the Hero Souls. That's it. Can we get a oh
no.
Come on. By the way, I only want the DEKU. I don't want the Bakugo at all. So please game, don't do me dirty. Hit me with that DEKU for the one time. Just okay, all right. Yeah, we're getting closer to DEKU. Bro, I'm so scared that it's not gonna be anything. I'm terrified. Please, no, I don't think it's gonna be anything. I think it's dead.
Oh no.
I think it's dead. Yeah. Oh well, that's cool. I'll definitely take that. But oof.
5% rates.
Oof. Well, I guess we'll do the single summon. There's no point in saving up.
Yeah.
Right?
Pretty much.
Oh. We'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Single summon time, baby. I mean, I'm definitely not going to get a multi-summon, so there's honestly no point. Raw DEKU, big oof. Oh, it's a gold at least.
Yeah.
Ayama, yay. Not really.
My favorite.
I kind of want to get enough to do one more single summon.
Oh my god.
I didn't think the multi would be dead. So far, my luck has been pretty good. Alright, hold on while we decide what to do. Alright, your boy is desperate. We're doing one more single summon because I really want to. Oh, thought it was going to be All Might. That's real unfortunate. Dang. Oh, well, okay. Well, if the OB works in Ochako, then it was worth it. If it doesn't, then it wasn't. So, oh well. Anyway, as unfortunate as that was, we will be getting more Hero Souls, so maybe I'll stick that at the end of this video. We'll be getting some for login, and I'll just use them all on this banner. I'll just do single summons. You know, now that I think about it, well, I wouldn't have gotten enough for multi anyway. I'll just do single summons on it when we get those. Anyhow, the rest of this video, until I guess the single summons at the end of the video, I wanted to talk about some information about Smash Rising that we got a while ago. I didn't get an opportunity to actually talk about it properly, so we are actually going to go over to the Smash Tap Discord and talk about stuff over there, so give me 1 second. Alrighty, so I know that this is kind of old information. As you can see, this is literally like 10 days old. But I still wanted to talk about it and kind of give my thoughts on everything because I have a lot to say. And because I'm very worried for the future of the game. Because if it changes how people think it might change, I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy it as much. So let me preface this with this before we start this, and this is just my opinion before we get into the actual information here. For me, I love the you know, kind of like beat 'em up game like way that this game kind of presents itself. I feel like there's not too many gacha games like it. There is the JoJo game Diamond Records that's kind of similar, but I don't know, I feel like this game does it a little bit better in my opinion. But I really like it. I don't want the gameplay to change, and I think that's what's going to happen with Smash Rising, unfortunately. So let's talk about the V-Jump scans here. So this all came from V-Jump. If you're not familiar with V-Jump, you might if you follow my Dokkan stuff. Basically, it's a magazine in Japan that talks about stuff that's coming up in a bunch of games and anime and all that kind of stuff. And this is what they were talking about with Smash Rising. So, as you can see here, Smash Rising will have a revamped splash screen. I mean, I would assume that, yeah. By the way, again, shout out to the Smash Tap Discord server. Definitely leaving a link in the description below. They are awesome. They always get the translations out pretty much like as soon as they can, because, you know, they're just people doing this for fun, and you know, they do a great job, so thank you guys for that. Anyhow, let's get into the actual stuff here. So this is the new splash screen. It looks pretty cool. I do like this, at least. Don't like how Bakugo's looking back there, but that's okay. We'll talk about that in a second. So here's something that's very interesting. Stats will be expanded to 6 categories, up from 4: HP, attack, and defense, SP, so those are all the ones we had before, hit, which is accuracy, and AOV, which is avoidability. Now that's very interesting that they're adding more stats. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, obviously they're reworking mechanics. They want to introduce new mechanics into the game. I'm kind of hoping that by accuracy they mean kind of like how much times you hit. Like if we're thinking about that the gameplay itself doesn't change and they're just updating the models and some of the mechanics of the game, maybe they're saying, you know, like how many times you hit the enemy and how much you avoid by like dodging or guarding. That would be my kind of guess there, but of course we don't know until the game comes out. So right, it's a new splash screen, right? So we got that release day scheduled for the coming days. I don't think we got that, but I'm not positive. We'll take a scroll. Model for DEKU, Bakugo, and Shoto. Most units will be powered up across the new system, i.e. resemblance of power. Point of interest include expanded stats list. So they have the little stat list down there. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's just, you know, like basically a list of all their stats in terms of the numbers. These are the models for the game. And a lot of people were saying the same thing, that they don't really look that good. I don't want to say that because obviously this is supposed to be an upgrade to the current game that we have. But honestly, the models in the game that we have now, and it's not just because these are bigger, obviously, you know, that's kind of what they were going for here, you know, making them like full-size characters. The way that they like crafted the models, the art style that they're going for, like, it just doesn't look good. I don't know what it is about it. Down here, we waited for this, yeah. Yeah. So let's keep going here. So we got this, right? Anime scene cards to be featured in the game for the first time. Character cards get enhanced overlay effects. Visuals stay the same from Smash Tap. So, as you can see here, some of the visuals like this with, you know, the All Might will obviously be staying the same. But they are going to start doing scenes from the anime. So, you know, all the art in the game so far, to my knowledge at least, has been original art for the game. And they haven't taken, you know, like, or they haven't really referenced too many scenes, at least, from the anime. You know, like a lot of cards that they could definitely just, like, take a, you know, like a screenshot of the character doing this and then convert it to the art style of Smash Tap. They don't really do that. They kind of just make their own original thing, which obviously isn't a bad thing, but it is cool, you know, to see like pulled right from the anime in the game. So they said that they're going to do that here, obviously, which is cool. And then they get enhanced overlay and effects, which is cool. Visuals stay the same for Smash Tap, like they said. So as you can see here, even though All Might is the same, he is getting some overlaid effects. Now, looking at this image right here, there's a couple things to note. Obviously, this Momo is new because, you know, she's in the new art style, but All Might here looks to be red instead of green, which is what he is now. And it also looks like that they're going to be introducing a little bit more flair on the stars, which is good. I like that. It's going to be a great way to kind of tell the difference between your cards a little bit easier. But it's interesting that he looks like he's red here. I don't know if they just did this as an example for the V-Jump or if this is actually how it's going to be. I hope that they don't change the types. I mean, obviously they can do what they want with a game. That's going to be part of the most like interesting thing I think about this, because not many games do this sort of thing where they, you know, have this jump from like literally one kind of game to another, and then they convert all of the units that are currently into the game into the new format. Not many gacha games do that. I know a game called Kamen Rider, I think it was Storm Heroes, is now Transcended Heroes, and they did that sort of thing. So part of the most interesting thing about this is not only going to be able to see the new game, but how they bring the old cards into the new game. Anyway, though, I can't tell this here if this is like a scene. I think that's what that is, or if that's a screenshot of gameplay. I'm pretty sure this is a scene though, because I know they're introducing scenes like a lot of other gacha games have into the game. I believe those are going to replace gadgets, so rip all our gadgets. Anyhow, though, moving on here, character system evolution, 0.1 R factor. Do they have that? Oh, cool, they actually are listed there like that. Nice. Okay, so 0.1 R factor system, equipping the units as quest support to boost overall power. Units with the fist mark enables the player to use support skills in battle. Interesting. So it looks like here, so that's actually what we were looking at up here with this. Very interesting though. Okay, so I see. So that's the DEKU on the top. Gotcha. They just kind of like spread the whole thing out with multiple pieces. So that looks like to me that's talking about that when you bring so equipping units as a quest support. So that's kind of like the sidekick now, except it kind of seems like you can't use them, and they're going to be able to bring support skills into battle, which is kind of interesting. I will admit I do like being able to control 2 characters in battle right now, but I guess that's still kind of a cool thing. Rising mode, which is 0.2 here. I mean, there's not really much there. It just literally is, you know, it says rising and has Deku's face there. Let's see, charging up the rising gauge to max and deploying it for high powered attack, as well as to boost SP recovery. See, that's pretty neat. I really do like that there. One interesting thing that I will point out is that that's kind of like, I know a lot of people play Smash Chat for some reason don't like Dokkan as much, but since, you know, we got a bunch of Dokkan people on the channel, this is very reminiscent of the Dokkan meter in Dokkan. You know, instead of recovering HP, it'll recover SP in Rising here. And then 0.3, we got simultaneous attacks from relevant units would trigger this effect and cause even bigger damage. Rank up the relationship for a higher level effect. The stronger the bond, the okay, so interesting. So it looks like that there's going to be a friendship system. I'm not sure if that's, I believe that would be in between 2 units. I'm not positive though, that's what I was going to say. I believe though that is like between 2 units is what they were talking about, so you know the support skill works better with a unit that, you know, has like a higher friendship with the character. So that's kind of interesting. The one concern that I have here though, that's a really big concern to me, is out of all these screenshots, because now we're just down into regular Smash Chat news stuff, is that they don't show anything of gameplay, which is really weird to me. I don't know why. It just gives me a very bad feeling that they don't show any screenshots of the actual gameplay. I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. Like, why would they not show that? I don't know. But either way, very interesting stuff here. I'm not sure what this is with the team building, why there's so many units at the top. Obviously, I don't read Japanese, so I can't tell you exactly. But, you know, this is the bottom of the thing here. That just looks like to be the box. And then if we go over here, there's all the units up there. So I don't know. Very interesting, though. I will say a couple of things, though. This specifically reminds me a lot of Shonen Jump Ore Collection. If you have played Ore Collection, you know that these kind of like text overlays when you what am I trying to say, not jump awaken a unit, when you victory a unit, they get text like this, so that I feel like it's kind of reminiscent of that, which is kind of cool, I guess. But what also kind of worries me is that I've heard some things about people saying that maybe that's what the gameplay is going to be like now. I'm not positive though, because that's just what I've heard from someone was telling me to someone in the chat, in the general Smash Tap over here, was saying that the gameplay was going to be kind of like Smash Tap, and that's going to be my biggest gripe with all of this. If it you know, if it does change the gameplay that drastically, because all the elements that they're introducing so far, I still feel like they could keep the old gameplay, or at least the kind of beat 'em up style. But if they, you know, decide to kind of change the gameplay, it'll be kind of interesting to see how many players stay with the game. I mean, obviously I'll at least give it a try, but it's gonna be really unfortunate if, you know, I played the game this whole time and, you know, now I don't like the way that they're, you know, taking the game, which, you know, is just the way that, you know, these games go sometimes. I can't do much about it, but it will be very unfortunate. So of course I'll keep you covered on Smash Rising. Hopefully we get some more information soon. I believe September is when we're slated for at this point. That was the last date I heard, in terms of just like an estimation, but we really don't know. We obviously talked about before, you know, the whole problem why it didn't come out yet. So hopefully we'll get some more information on the game soon. I would love to see some screenshots of the gameplay because I have not seen that so far. If I find anything before finishing the editing of this video, then I'll throw it in the end. But otherwise, I guess we'll skip to those couple single summons I'm going to do for the boy DEKU. Please get him future Epic v.II. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just realized those single summons aren't coming for a couple days, and I want to upload this video before they come, so they'll be on the end of another video. So I just wanted to clarify that, so there's nothing here. You can leave unless you want to stay for the outro. Please do. I love you for it. But yeah, just wanted to let you know, because I was like, wait a minute, that's not gonna work. How am I gonna do the single summons if I upload the video before I get the hero souls? So anyway, just wanted to make that clear. Hope you guys have a good day either way. Epic v.II out, peace, and let me know what you think of Smash Rising in the comment section below. I forgot to say that at the end because I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm very curious. Alright, Epic v.II out, peace.